public believe blindly and trust blindly that the rest of us are not being hacked. They're being ripped off of their money, paying so much money to protect their computers and their technologies, when in fact they're being martyred. Idiots by the beast. In fact, the more money they pay, the more fools they are. I mean, I paid like £3 something to a cleaning thing to clean all the empty files and things like that. It's only £2 a month. But even that, it's still robbing me £2 a month to clean a cleaner to clean my empty files on my computer, to release any empty things, and I don't know. They seem to be experts at attacking people who are most vulnerable, as we said from the early start of our telephone talk. And they seem to be experts at putting more problems on that I can cope with. I'm overwhelmed. This is why I'm against the government now. I'm against them. And so to return to the original subject, did I answer your question, first of all?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Second of all, to return to the subject of the food bank. Now, I don't like pancakes in the morning for breakfast. If I have pancakes, it's always in the evening, and I would want to make my own, which I used to do as a single mum quite a lot. Would make banana pancakes and have my own ingredients, which does not include oil. With food bank, you don't have any option what you want and what you don't want. There's no choice what you can opt out. So, for example, I don't want any oil. If I use sunflower oil, it's for cooking. It's not for cooking. It's for massaging my feet, massaging my broken spine, and using it for bathing. I would not use sunflower oil for cooking or olive oil for cooking. I think it's poison. I think it's good for washing and things, and cleaning and massaging. I would not use that particular oil. The only oil I would use is coconut oil for cooking. So they didn't give me that option on the food bank. They didn't give me any choice what I wanted to opt out.
They probably don't have any coconut oil, do they, for cooking?
Well, the capitalist from the far right had mocked me on one of their videos, and by a capitalist thug, a pervert thug, that had said they've gathered information about the fact that I'm using food bank for the first time. This is twice now in my entire life of 40 years. So I've never used it since, because I've worked for the good 28 to 29 years I've worked for about good 18 years of my life, right? Plus. And since I've been a single mum, I couldn't work because the childminding was too expensive. And because I was tortured by mental health services when my husband died, and when we were going through a divorce with a period of 7 years in between, 8 years in between. And so they've gathered that information to say she's unemployed, so we're all going to attack her. She's not allowed to resurrect from the dead, in other words, after the divorce and after the death of her ex-husband. So they're antichrist. They are satanic. They're saying me recovering with a spinal injury for not driving a car. How am I going to afford taking my daughter on holidays and giving her all the things, and at the same time childminding and driving a car? So I sacrificed not driving a car, and I sacrificed not paying to childminding. In other words, I didn't have anything. I didn't have any social. I had nothing. It was all for my daughter. So altogether, putting it financially, was to take my daughter on coach trips and have her go on holidays, child-friendly insured holidays. They were jealous and envious of that, and they attacked me on money matters, saying that I should have never put only £500 in my daughter's trust fund. Actually, my daughter has two trust funds. One is until she's 18 years old, where there's about £2,000 in there.